Hey guys, hello and welcome to Skopje, the capital of Macedonia. And my hostel's in such a strange area. It's completely residential. Skopje, or Macedonia at the moment, feels very different to Bulgaria. It's not in the EU and it just feels a lot older. A lot of old cars and the roads and the infrastructure. It just gives me that kind of feeling. And that's not to say it's not a nice place at all, but I'm just saying that's my first impression. I'm very aware of the controversy surrounding the name Macedonia, and I should really be calling it the Republic of Macedonia, but it's such a mouthful to say every single time, so I'm just going to stick with saying Macedonia. Apologise in advance if I've offended you in any way. I'm really just a tourist here. I don't know enough about the history of the place. I'm heading towards the city centre now. My hostel's not too far away from there. Check out this sign. I did actually see people riding horse and cart in Sofia. Just had my lunch in a restaurant just beside the Vardar River. I had a Macedonian salad and a risotto, which was $1.90 in total. That comes to like between £2.70 and £3. Quite bizarre, the risotto had cheese on one side and ketchup on the other side. Never quite seen that before in a risotto, but it was tasty nonetheless. I'm not complaining. It was interesting to try. So I'm just walking along the river now and heading towards the centre. Right now I'm next to the art bridge, and check out how many statues there are on either side. So I've crossed the bridge, but we're not done yet. There's some more down this way, and if you look on top of this building, there's quite a few of them. The main police department finance office has been splashed with paint. This is so cool. Look, I'm walking along, they're playing this music. There's more statues. The music makes me feel like I'm in a theme park. Check it out. Now I did hear before coming to Skopje that there were a lot of statues. It's just insane. I mean, my camera can't cover all the angles. So you have two bridges worth of statues, and then you have statues running along the sides as well, along here. And then this is the main Macedonian bridge, the famous one. And then there's some more statues running along here. And finally, you have the great big statue of Alexander the Great in the center over there, which just dominates them all. So this is the famous bridge known as the Stone Bridge, crossing the Vardar River here. As you can see, they're not done yet. They're building far more in this direction. More bridges. More statues if we're lucky. This statue is so big, absolutely insane. It's called Warrior on a Horse, but it's Alexander the Great. Hey guys, it's now the next day, and I'm not in the centre of Skopje anymore. I'm kind of near my hostel, which is slightly to the east. Now I'm going to head to somewhere very out of the way, which is a Roman aqueduct, which lies in the far northwest of the city, and the only way to get there is to take a taxi. So I'm going to head to the bus station, which isn't too far from here, and grab one of the taxis. Hopefully I don't get completely ripped off because I stand out so much as a foreigner with my hat and my bag and just the way I look. This is seriously incredible. I cannot believe something this good is here and it's not marketed for tourism. It's so long, it's so well preserved. This Roman bridge, this aqueduct, and it's in the middle of absolutely nowhere. To get here, the taxi had to drive through, and I'm not exaggerating, some of the poorest areas I've ever seen. And this bridge is just here in this field. To get here, the driver of my taxi was like driving down the smallest road. It was like wobbly and the car was just flying everywhere. It was insane. I've been joined by some goats. All the goats just stood there right in front of me, and then I realised I should probably move out the way and give them the clear so they can carry on walking, so that's what they're all doing now. Showed my taxi driver the area I wanted to go. He was like, yes, I know where that is, and he whipped out a picture on his phone, and it was a selfie of him with the aqueduct, and I thought it was amazing because not many people know this place is here. It's a £3 or £4 taxi drive to get here, and yeah, completely worth it. City centre now, and I'm heading towards the Old Bazaar, and people who've been have told me that it's essentially like a mini Istanbul, so let's check it out and see what it's like. So like I said, this area is called the Old Bazaar, and it's just north of the city centre. If you're seeing the stone bridge and the huge statue of Alexander the Great, then just walk a couple minutes and you'll reach the Old Bazaar. I really think the sound of the singing from mosques is just absolutely beautiful. It's just really relaxing to listen to. Something to be aware of is there's a lot of beggars in this area, and you probably will get stopped more than once if you look as touristy as I do. There are numerous gypsies on the streets with their children, and it's not nice to see. Yeah, but you'll find that in Romania too, and a few other countries on this side of Europe. It's not just here in Macedonia where I've seen that. It's the evening time now in Skopje, and I'm back by the warrior on horse statue. So a couple things just to mention that I didn't record. There is a Mother Teresa memorial house that's worth checking out, as she was born in Skopje and lived here for the first 18 years or so of her life. And also you can check out the place where she was born, which is just next to this square actually. This square is really nice in the evening. During the day the sun is on it and there's literally nobody here, so come and check it out at night time, it's much better. So I'm going to end the video there. Thank you for watching, and if you want to see a breakdown of how expensive Skopje is, then check out the next one. Peace.